Hey, so tell me if this sounds familiar. You promise yourself you'll sleep early tonight. You really mean it. You even feel proud, like, yes, tonight I'm becoming a responsible adult. And then you check your phone for 1 second, and suddenly it's 2 a.m., and you're watching a video about how jellyfish sleep, even though they don't have brains. And now you can't sleep because you're wondering, wait, do they dream? Yeah, we've all been there. Sleep is one of those things we know we should care about, but somehow it's the first thing we sacrifice. So today, I want to tell you why sleep is actually way more powerful than we think, but not in a boring science teacher way. More like in a this explains my whole life way. Okay, first, your brain. When you fall asleep, your brain doesn't shut down. Nope. It becomes more active. You know that messy desktop full of random screenshots and files named final_v2_real_final? That's your brain during the day. But when you sleep, your brain turns into that super organized friend who color codes everything. It sorts memories, cleans up the useless stuff, and connects ideas in ways you couldn't when you were awake. That's why after a good night's sleep, you suddenly remember that thing you forgot yesterday. Or you wake up with an idea that feels like the smartest thing you've ever thought of. Sleep literally upgrades your brain while you're unconscious. Magic, right? Now, let's talk about your body. Have you ever woken up after barely sleeping and felt like you're walking through life on 5% battery? Everything feels heavier, slower, louder. Even opening the fridge feels like a workout. Yeah, that's your body begging for rest. When you sleep, your body repairs everything. Your muscles, your energy, your immune system, your hormones. It's like your personal repair shop that works the night shift. Skip sleep, and the whole system gets messed up. And then mood. Oh, mood. There's a special kind of rage that only appears when you haven't slept enough. Like when someone breathes too loud and you're suddenly ready to fight them. Or when your alarm goes off and you swear it rang 30 seconds after you fell asleep. Without sleep, everything feels 10 times more dramatic. With sleep, you're calmer, happier, and you realize the world isn't actually ending. Long-term, sleep protects your heart, your brain, your focus, basically your whole life. Good sleep isn't a luxury. It's a superpower, and most of us treat it like an optional side quest. But here's the cool part. It's free. You don't need a subscription. You don't need a fancy gadget. You just need to actually let yourself rest. So here's my challenge for you. Tonight, do something nice for yourself. Put your phone away a bit earlier. Let your brain and body recharge. Give yourself the sleep you deserve. Trust me, tomorrow you're going to feel like a new version of yourself. And hey, if you liked this video and want more simple, relatable tips to feel better every day, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a like. Share this video with that one friend who always says, "I'll sleep early tonight," but never does. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.